This is KendyK all day. I am about to make a good peach cobbler. Just getting everything kind of pre-prepped up. Wiping off these cans with my dish rag. It's got some good hot bleach water. Kill a few germs. Over here, the sink making a mess. Girl, what is you doing? What is you doing, ma'am? Now, got this over here ready to capture your comments. Let me see here. Content. Live. There's a lot of steps here. I hope I have this right. I think I put it on landscape, so y'all have to let me know. Drop in the chat and let me know if this is set on landscape. Is my picture landscape, or do I have it messed up again on vertical? This is only my 5th live ever on YouTube. So I do need your help. Absolutely need y'all's help. Okay, let's see here. We go in here. I don't think that's the right live. Is it? Okay. Y'all come on in, come on in, come on round. Y'all come on in, come on in, okay, come on round. Get this one here. Okay, I needed to mute that, right? Y'all let me know. Do you see me in the right orientation? Okay. Okay, I think I got what I need. Did this butter melt? Nope. No, don't put butter all over this microwave. Don't. I caught it. Okay, y'all come on in the room. Come on in the room. I'm getting ready to make peach cobbler. But first, I need a little pick-me-up. And I'm about to have me, I call it a ghetto mocha because I'm making it at home so I don't have to buy it at Scooters. But y'all call it what you want. So I went live yesterday, y'all. I'm trying to learn how to do lives. So I did 3 short lives yesterday, and all 3 were done in the portrait mode with my phone straight up. Actually, my phone was actually in landscape mode, but it still recorded vertically. So tell me, if you would, drop in the chat and let me know, am I in the right orientation? Because I want it to be landscape mode, like I'm laying in the bed from left to right, right? So let me know if you can see this image in the right. Like this is landscape mode. This is portrait mode. I want to be in landscape mode. Drop in the chat and let me know. So one of the viewers in the live yesterday, she said, don't be calling that a ghetto mocha. You have to call it a deliciano. She says you got to call that a mocha deliciano. And I like that. So I'm about to have me a good cup of coffee as I make this peach cobbler. And y'all, I will tell you, I decided at the last minute, I'm going to go ahead and make this peach cobbler because I have been thinking about peach cobbler all day long. All day long. And anytime you think about something that much, you need to go ahead on and fix that peach cobbler. But what I am going to do, so to make my mocha deliciano, I made, of course, my Keurig coffee. And 4 spoons of hot chocolate. And then, y'all, I love this Italian sweet cream from Coffee Mate. I've had the caramel as well. It is also delicious. But this right here, yeah. And I will tell you that it cools down your hot coffee drink to the perfect temperature for drinking. That part. Okay. Oh, that's so good. That is so good. Okay. Go ahead and do my slurry. Need a bowl for that. So I'm making this slurry with some cornstarch and water because y'all, I didn't need all that. Take some of that out. Clean up on aisle 3. Clean up on aisle 3. Okay, so let me go ahead and get started with my slurry. The slurry is gonna be cooking back here. This mini pot back here. Get it to going. Slurry is just some cornstarch and water. And I'm gonna need that slurry. Because y'all, thank you for joining me. Thanks for popping on into this live. If you can see my picture, and if I have the picture, I'm trying to make sure I'm in landscape mode. I did some lives yesterday, and for some reason I couldn't figure out why I had my camera on the tripod in landscape. That's like laying in the bed. Like, this is landscape mode. This is vertical. So they recorded like this. So if y'all wouldn't mind, would you please drop in the chat and let me know if I am in the right landscape mode? I would appreciate you. Y'all go ahead, hit that like button if you don't mind too. I would hate to record another live with the wrong orientation. Anyway, so I've never made my peach cobbler in this little mini casserole dish. So this will be interesting. I'm not sure if I need 2 cans of peaches. I got a little baby can, a smaller can of peaches, 15-ounce can. I know I'm gonna use this can here, but that might be enough. I may not need both. Did I open the peaches? Yes, I did. Okay. Now we're gonna drain these peaches. You know what? I could just drain them over the pot, can't I? Uh-huh. Y'all, I have been craving peach cobbler all day. Yes, all day. So, a little water in that pot, in that bowl. So, looks like I want some more peaches. So I am gonna go ahead and use this second 15-ounce can. And I'm draining all the juice into my slurry so that it'll be real thick. Thank y'all for joining me. So when I say I am new in these YouTube streets, this is KendyK all day. Y'all go ahead, hit that like button if you don't mind. And if you're not a subscriber, I hope that this will make you subscribe, because KendyK be over here cooking. And tonight I am baking. So let me tell you about this peach cobbler. I've been wanting this peach cobbler all day, and I kept saying, don't mess up your diet plan. You don't need these carbs. You don't need all this sugar. But baby, this peach cobbler was calling my name, my name, my name. So I am going to go ahead and fix this peach cobbler. And I'm going to eat myself about 1 good serving. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this peach cobbler to my Auntie M and my Uncle Doc. I'm gonna give him this peach cobbler. Yep, that's what I'm gonna do. So I have my peaches here. And I have this pot with my slurry and the drained juice from the peaches because I want to thicken it. I don't want no thin juice on my peaches. I want it to be thick, 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 thick. Let's see, I left a lot of cornstarch in this. This is cornstarch with water. Cornstarch with water makes a slurry. And then the more you heat it, the thicker it'll get. So now I am going to add some white sugar and some brown sugar to my peaches. And when I make peach cobbler, I always make sure to get the peaches in heavy syrup. So this is a half a cup. So that's about a half a, let's do about a half and a half. Should make 3/4 cup. Because this is my baking dish. This is what I'm using for baking. I thought it was 9 by 11, but it's not. It's a little smaller than that. So. Or 6, yeah, it's small. It's small. And I gotta keep stirring my slurry. Yeah, I won't be adding all of that slurry at all. And let me do some. This is some light brown sugar. And if you have dark brown sugar, that will work as well. Using half a cup, plus a little bit more. Now when I light brown sugar, the brown sugar of any kind, the light brown sugar, the dark brown sugar, it does not like air. So make sure you have a good clasp on it. And then I will even put this in a container, in an airtight container with a lid on it, so that, or else it'll get really hard. If it does get hard, all you really need to do is add a piece of bread to it. If it does get too hard for you, just add a piece of bread and it will soften back up for you. Drop down in the chat. Let me know where you are watching from. Now, I'm not really measuring these things. I'm just trying to give y'all some measurements. Then I'm going to add a little bit of vanilla. About a teaspoon of the vanilla. Vanilla makes everything taste better, and it makes it have that good homemade taste, that good rich taste. Thank y'all for popping in for this impromptu peach cobbler session with KendyK all day. Okay, let me see here. Check this slurry. And when we're ready, we're going to add our peach juice. Not all of it, but just as much peach juice as we want. We're going to add it to our peach mixture here. Yep. Peach cobbler is one of the easiest desserts you can make. Though it tastes like you spent all day making it, right? I am being very careful so that I don't break up my pretty peaches. I don't want them to break up anymore. I want them to have their integrity. That means keep their shape. And we're going to need some cinnamon. Oh, yeah, I've got some cinnamon. And how much cinnamon? As much as you want. And let me see. I'm going to step over here to the pantry and see if I have some nutmeg. Yeah. Now be careful when you add your cinnamon and nutmeg to your peach cobbler, because a little goes a long way. And you surely can add too much, and it will make your whatever you're cooking with it bitter if you add too much. So do a little bit of time and add a little more if you need more. So most people all the time add cinnamon when they're making peach cobbler, but it's just an acquired taste if you want a little bit of nutmeg. So watch how much nutmeg I'm gonna use. I'm gonna hit it. I hit it one time, and then I hit it a second time. So that is enough nutmeg for sure. I may need to add a little bit more cinnamon. So be very careful. You see how I'm just turning it over? And I'm gonna stop because I see some of my peaches already breaking up. I have my oven on 405 degrees. And pretty much I'm just following the baking instructions on the box of pie crust. I will tell you, you can splurge on pie crust, like buy the name brand pie crust. But then you can go Great Value brand, Walmart brand, store brand on the butter, the brown sugar, the white sugar, the peaches. But spend your money here. And y'all, it'll be interesting how well this cooks up, because my pie crusts are almost out of date. So if this doesn't rise as well as it should, it's because these are a little bit old. They expired earlier in February, but they should still be good. So that's just a use by date. And this comes with 2 pie shells. in the box. Okay, so I think I'm gonna spray some vegetable oil spray in my pan. Keep going back over here to stir that slurry. And I'm just gonna take a little taste and make sure my peaches have the appropriate amount of sugar and that I can taste that cinnamon taste in them. They're good and sweet. I'm gonna hit it with a little bit more cinnamon though. No more nutmeg, just a little bit more cinnamon. You see how much juice remained in those even after I drained them? So that's why it's important to drain that syrup, that heavy syrup. Always get the peaches in the heavy syrup when you're making a cobbler, because that's full of sugar as well. Let me taste and see. Yeah, so we're just gonna use a little bit of our slurry. I appreciate y'all checking me out, helping me to learn what to do in these YouTube streets. I hope y'all can see everything I have up here. Now this butter here, I'm going to just add some of that to the peaches as well. And I'm gonna go ahead and prepare my pan. I have crust on the bottom and crust on the top. And peaches in the middle. Cobbler. Okay. Open up my doughs and get on in there. Making sure y'all can see these ingredients. If you like what you see, hit that like button for me. I'd appreciate that. So this is gonna be the bottom of my crust. Come over here towards the middle so y'all can see. I'm just unrolling this. Like so, stretching it a little bit. And you see this corner needs a little bit more right there, so I'm just going, there we go. Yeah, do that. Yeah. Peach Cobbler is very forgiving. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and turn my slurry up so I can get finished and get this peach cobbler in the oven. So next what I'm gonna do is, you see I have a lot of liquid in there in my peaches that remain in there. It's coming out because I added all that sugar. So I'm just gonna add some of that liquid into this slurry. Because no way do I want to pour all this liquid into this little pan of this pie crust. You can make your own pie crust, but why? Trust me, Pillsbury has it covered. I'm just sticking my spoon to the side there, getting as much of that liquid out of here as possible, and adding it to the slurry mixture, because that's going to be a good thickening agent, so that the liquid in my peach cobbler is nice and thick, just like homemade. I really appreciate y'all coming and watching me, checking me out. This is KendyK all day. Y'all, I am new to these YouTube streets. And definitely new to lives. This is only my, is it my fourth time? My fifth time. I did a live earlier today while I was just sitting on the couch, because all the lives that I recorded yesterday, it was 3 shorter lives yesterday. Even though I had my phone in landscape mode, they recorded vertically. So I think I found the right button this time. I would appreciate if you would drop into the chat and let me know this is the right picture. I want it to be landscape mode. From left to right, just like that. And all we are doing is letting this slurry thicken up. This cornstarch slurry. And I added the juice off of, that I drained the juice off of the peaches. My channel is 1 year old and 1 month old. I think I had the intent to start a YouTube channel in 2023, but I didn't record my first video and post it to YouTube until January 2024. I'm gonna taste my peaches one more time and see if I have enough cinnamon in there. And it's just to your taste. I think it can take a little bit more. There. That should be more than enough. I'm just kind of lightly turning my peaches over to mix that cinnamon and my brown sugar and my white sugar together with the peaches, because I don't want to tear my peaches up. I want them to maintain their integrity. Y'all, I'll tell you what, I am drinking a mocha Italiano. No, a mocha deliciano. One of the viewers yesterday, I said I was making a ghetto mocha, which is just some coffee mixed with hot chocolate powder. And she said, oh, you need to be calling that a mocha deliciano. And so I like her name better than my ghetto mocha. But yeah, this thing got me hot. Just letting that slurry get thick. Yeah, you see how it look at it. See how it's starting to stick to the spoon? That's what I want. That's what I want. I'll let it keep going. And I was intentionally cooking that down a little bit low, but I've turned it up to medium now. So I really got to watch it carefully. Y'all drop in the chat. Let me know if you have any questions for KendyK. I'm a new YouTube content creator trying to learn something new. As an old lady, as a seasoned lady. Yeah. So basically, at 48 years of age, I said I want to learn something new. I want to learn YouTube. Because I didn't grow up with social media like the younger generations have. Like literally, they were born with every aspect of technology and AI and ChatGPT that is available in this universe. And so it's easy for me not to engage in social media. But now I want to try YouTube. So I'm very proud of myself. I'm very proud that yesterday, as I was coming home from Sam's Club, I just said, you know what, I'm gonna go live. And I did, and it worked. And I've learned some things. I learned something new about YouTube and how to do YouTube every day. It is unbelievable. Just letting my cornstarch slurry thicken, and then I'm gonna add just a few spoons of it. I definitely won't be putting all this pot of slurry in there. No, 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 no. No. I also melted some butter, and I'm going to use that to coat the top crust so that it has a nice golden brown on it. And if I have any of that butter left, I'm going to put it into the peaches. So I can actually put that like that. Yeah, I just turned this up to medium. Yeah. It's thickening now. And that slurry, y'all, that is, it has all the juice. And that juice is full of sugar from the peaches. How's that? Can y'all see that better now? So you want to be very careful. That slurry is extremely hot. Extremely hot. So be very careful so that you don't burn yourself. Yep. I'm going to have this little peach cobbler. And then tomorrow I'm going to get up and I'm going to take it to my aunt and uncle. Let them enjoy it so that I don't sit here and eat up a whole peach cobbler by myself. That part. Oh, that might be better. I think I had it up too high. Is that a better image for y'all? Thank you to the 3 people watching KendyK all day. Appreciate you. If you're a subscriber, thank you for subscribing. If you're not yet a subscriber, I thank you for watching. I appreciate that. So my stove is already, it's preheated to 400. It says cook this on 425, which is a very hot stove. I'm gonna cook it on about 400. And I might even take it down because from experience, these doughs can start burning if you cook them up too high. This is a new stove for me. I bought this stove at the end of October, and I'm still trying to figure out, you know, it's a convection oven in here too, so that's different. It has convection cooking in it too, so I'm still trying to figure out temperatures and all that good stuff. Y'all, thank you for joining me. I appreciate you all watching. As I go live for the 5th time in life. So if you have any suggestions for me, can you hear me okay? Drop in the chat and let me know, please. I appreciate each and every one of you. So I used vanilla, and I always buy pure vanilla extract. You can buy imitation, but I always buy pure. You can buy the store brand of vanilla as well, but it's always good to buy the best brand of vanilla that you can afford, because it's going to give you a better flavor in your baked good. So McCormick is a good brand for seasonings and for flavorings when you're baking. And I'm also seasoning with ground cinnamon. It's just the oven telling me that it's at the right temperature, 400 degrees. I'm gonna start this cobbler at 400 degrees. And then also just a pinch of ground nutmeg. The cinnamon is kind of a classic flavor for peach cobbler. The nutmeg is optional. It's an acquired taste. But we always use cinnamon and nutmeg in sweet potato pie as well. Y'all, truth be told, now I've been craving a sweet potato pie as well. But this will be it for me. This will tide me over. This will tide me over for a few weeks, hopefully. Y'all, I'm a lady of a particular age, and y'all, these cravings are crazy. I did, bless my heart, I ate a cup of yogurt, some Oikos Pro. It's a Greek yogurt with 20 grams of protein. I thought that would kind of satisfy my craving for something sweet, and of course it did not, because it had 20 grams of protein in it. So I said, you know what, enough is enough. I'm gonna have my peach cobbler. Ew, looks like somebody wrote me a message. Oh, thanks for watching. Thanks for checking in. I appreciate you. Looks like we got somebody checking in from Nebraska. You just made my day. You just made my whole day. Thank you for checking in. I appreciate that so much. I'm just waiting on, oh yeah. Oh yeah, baby. Slurry is slurrying. Look at it. Look at how it is. Oh, can't see, can you? Look at how thick that slurry has gotten. You see how it's sticking to the spoon? That's what we want. Okay, so now I need to take that off the fire. This is what my mama would tell me. Take it off the fire, and I can't add it to the peaches right away, or else it'll cook the peaches, and the peaches will break all up. So I'm gonna let this cool a little bit. And y'all, we really just need, for this very small baking dish that I am using, we just gonna need a few spoonfuls of this slurry. Yeah, this is a little baking dish. I don't know what size baking dish that is, but it is super tiny. Let me see. Give me just a second. Let me see. Got a measuring tape right here. Let me see how big this baking dish is. Since I've got 3 people in this live right now, so yesterday when I did my 3 lives, my first 3 lives on YouTube, I did them all in the same day. This is only my 4th live. So y'all, this is like about a 9.5. Y'all, can you see that I'm doing renovations in this house? This is a 9.5 by 7. Little baking dish. Yeah, I'm just letting that. This is extremely hot. So be very careful so you don't burn yourself. Okay. I'm going to drain some more of this liquid off of my peaches. And that will help to cool down this slurry as well. And the reason why we made that slurry is so that we'd have some thickening in our cobbler. So the filling on our peaches in this cobbler will be good and thick, not runny. I do not like runny peach cobbler. I like my liquor thick. And then y'all, now it's time to just spoon our peaches in there. I put two spoons, mixing spoons of that slurry into my peaches. Now I'm just gonna spoon them in because I don't want them to tear up. And the more that slurry cooks in the dough here, it'll be nice and thick. And I can just discard the rest of that slurry that I made. Y'all, it does not take this long to make peach cobbler. I promise you, it does not take this long at all. Ooh, this is gonna be a good cobbler. The last time I had peach cobbler was at Christmas time. I made another homemade peach cobbler. And yeah, I'm trying to drain all that little juice off of here. Okay. Now, I'm gonna take my other So yesterday I had a lot of people who logged in, logged out, but I had a lot of people who asked me questions, and it was a very fun time. It was very fun. And so I appreciate your patience with me as I learn how to do this thing called YouTube. So this is the dough that we have remaining. It comes with 2 pie crusts, and we just want to cut them in relatively the same widths into strips so that we can do our lattice work. Let me show you what that looks like. So I just took the other pie shell and cut it into strips like that so I can do my lettuce work. So we can get this puppy in the oven. And y'all, I'm gonna add just some slivers of butter, because butter makes everything taste better. And this is unsalted butter. If you only had salted butter, you could use that. Yeah, just like that. Just gonna use my knife and push them down in there. I'm gonna cover them up with this dough. And here's another little trick that my mommy taught me. Take some of that dough, push it down off in them peaches. That's what you do now, baby, because it's gonna cook too. Yep. Oops. Yeah, so I'm just gonna take some of that dough. Put it down off in there in my peaches. Just like so. And then to complete my lettuce work, we want to go back the other way. Because the thing that makes peach cobbler is the good dough. It just all comes together, right? Yeah. Okay. Now I'm gonna come in and see if I can do that like that. Going in and out with my dough. Under, over for my lattice work. So that was under, over, under. So this should be over. And I'm just using my hands, tearing that dough off, and then stick it down in my peaches. Just like that. So that was over, under, under. Just alternating it like that. That was over. So this is going to be this under. So this is over. So I'm going to pull this one up and go under. Y'all, I think I'm going to say this is about to be amazing, y'all. This is about to be amazing. This one is gonna be under. Oh, I'm gonna make that one over. And okay, so I'm not gonna throw any of this away. All this dough, pie crust. I'm gonna use it. Push it down in there. I promise you. Yeah, I'm gonna take this too. I'm gonna eat a little bit of this peach cobbler because y'all been wanting this peach cobbler. And then I'm gonna take the rest of it to my Auntie M and Papa Doc. Let them enjoy it. Yeah, I'm cutting these little slivers of dough and pushing them down in here in these peaches, y'all, because them things are gonna bake. Ooh, 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 ooh. Baby, it's gonna be everything. Okay, now what I want to do is most definitely roll this down so we make the cutest little package of peach cobbler. And we'll have a good crust on the edges of the cobbler. And all we have to do, the peaches are done. Y'all, they just need to get warm. And the dough just needs to brown. So all we're cooking here really is the dough. Peaches are just fruit, so it's not like they have to. It's gonna get hot, good and hot. Okay, see how I'm doing that, y'all? Going in around the corners. Okay. Then I'm gonna grab my brush here, my butter, and I'm gonna wet everything down with some butter. So that everything comes to a nice golden brown in the oven. Y'all, that already looks amazing, right? Right? Yeah, that looks good. Okay, I've got to move y'all off for just a second. So I'm going to move y'all over here while I put this peach cobbler in the oven. And I'm going to clean up while that is baking in our 400-degree oven. I'm gonna use this can from my peaches and pour the rest of that slurry in there and throw this in the trash because I don't want to run that down the sink or the garbage disposal for fear that it might stop up my pipes. Ain't nobody trying to do that either, right? Right. Ooh, that smells so delicious. That smells good. So delicious. Now this is, if I recall now, this is the first time I'm baking since December. And we are almost into March. Y'all, did it seem like January took the longest time? January was like the longest month. But it looks like, can y'all believe we are about to be through February? Can you believe that? Yeah. Refrigerator, trash. Yeah, this was a quick month of February. Now let me tell you what my pastor said. Well, you know the Bible says to watch and pray, right? But that's code for prepare. Prepare. Yeah, because it's a lot of foolishness going on in this world. No, let me be very clear. It's a lot of foolishness going on in the United States of America. So make sure that you are being very observant and praying for our country. Watch and pray, y'all. But also prepare. Also prepare. That's what I'm going to be doing. Making preparations. The Bible also says don't let your left hand know what your right hand is doing. So sometimes you got to move in silence. Amen. Amen. Now, let me see here. So, let me see. The box says for a fruit pie, we should be cooking for about 10 to 20 minutes, something like that. So we'll keep a close eye on it. Might take a little bit longer because this is a convection oven. And I'm cooking it at 400, not 425 degrees. Well, the good news is, weather-wise, all the snow melted. And I'm so excited. I have to call the contractor back tomorrow because my granite came yesterday. Even though, once again, they tried to deliver my stuff to my neighbor's house next door. So something is wrong with the GPS, with the satellite system, because they keep directing my packages to her door. And I'm so glad that I was watching carefully. And I went and opened the garage, so of course he could put the granite in the garage. So this is a kitchen island. And the granite came separately from the wood. So it has it's a wood kitchen island for my kitchen with a granite countertop. And they had to replace the granite because when we opened that crate, it was broken straight down the middle. And it only took them a week to resend it to me, so. And now I have to get up tomorrow and call the company. So this was a kit that I purchased from Sam's Club. And I want to say the brand is Crossley. And they actually have 4 or 5 different kinds and sizes of kitchen islands. And they look very nice. I am so impressed with I can't wait till they put the granite countertop on top of it. I can't wait. It's gonna be so nice. I already know. It's gonna be beautiful. So, as far as renovations in the kitchen will be done as soon as they put the granite counter onto the kitchen island. I cannot wait because I need additional counter space. For sure, I need additional counter space. Yeah, so I'm letting this slurry, y'all, this can is so hot, I'm letting it cool down. Then I'll just probably set it in a trash bag and put it in the garage. I could wash these dishes, but I think I'm gonna do just what I'm doing, and that's just sitting right here. Yep. Oh, y'all, that thing is looking good. That's gonna be a good peach cobbler, y'all. Let me eat me some more apples. Get me some fiber. Well, if y'all want to write something else in the chat, if you have any questions for KendyK all day, I will answer them. I appreciate you watching, though. To get monetized, and meaning making money from AdSense, from the ads that go along with YouTube, I need 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. So doing lives is really helping me to get watch hours. For instance, this live is already 84 minutes long, and it feels like literally like maybe 30 minutes to me. So I appreciate the 3 people who are watching and commenting with me. You can hit that like button. That's the thumbs up button. And if you're not a subscriber, consider subscribing to KendyK all day. This has probably been one of the hardest things I've ever done, right? Teaching myself at 48 years old. That's when I started YouTube. I posted my first video in January 2024. And so 1 year later, 1 year and 1 month later, I am still in these YouTube streets. I did not give up. I did not give up. And I honestly just got serious about YouTube. I'm like, girl, go ahead and do it. If you're going to do it, do it. So probably end of October, first part of November, I said, let me go ahead and do this YouTube thing right. So I try to post between 5 and 7 videos a week. So sometimes I'm posting at least one video every day. And y'all, I'm about to go into beast mode. I'm gonna go straight to beast mode. I'm gonna be posting multiple videos a day. I will tell you, so yesterday I did those 3 lives all in one day, and guess what? I got my first troll. I got my first troll. Yep. So a troll is, I don't know how familiar you are with YouTube. A troll is just somebody who just got negative energy. Like, right? They're trying to discourage you. They're trying to, you know, just be discouraging. And y'all, the troll was a woman that literally just got monetized. Like, she literally just got a partial check for, so you need 4,000 subscribers. No, you need 1,000 subscribers to be monetized. And this woman, she has had a few thousand, no, she had a few hundred over the 1,000 subscribers. She literally had made a video just this weekend that said, like, I think she got her first YouTube check. It must have been on Friday, her very first YouTube AdSense check in life. And she said it was a little bit over $300, which is good because she said it was only for a partial month because she didn't hit the benchmarks at the beginning of January. She hit them at, you know, must have been like in December, whatever. So, or at the January, excuse me, y'all. And yeah, that lady trolled me. And so I had to delete her craziness, and I deleted it. And I just hid her from posting on my page. Sure did. I said, peace of God be with you. I don't know why that lady started trolling me. This is KendyK all day, y'all. Thanks for stopping by my live. The Peach Cobbler is in the oven. It'll be coming out in just a few minutes, so stick around. Drop down in that chat and let me know where you're logging in from. What city and state are you logging in from? I appreciate you checking me out. Hey, Supreme View, I see you, friend. Supreme View, the Supreme View. You know when somebody puts the word "the" in front of their screen name, yeah, that means they standing on business, right? Supreme View is new to these YouTube streets as well. And I happen to know for a fact that Supreme View does a lot of tinkering with Legos. Legos for adults, that is. Those intricate ones. Supreme View, you are in Tennessee. Shut it up. Supreme View, do you know that I have a house here in Tennessee? What part of Tennessee? I'm right outside of Memphis. But I work in Washington State on the West Coast. In chat, do you know I used to live in chat? Small world, Supreme. It is a small world. Thanks for your support, Supreme View, because literally I was on your live earlier this afternoon. I appreciate the support. I appreciate the support. Yep, I got about 5 more minutes on that peach cobbler. Supreme View, you gotta come check out Memphis now. But yeah. So I have been spending a lot of time down here in my house down here in Memphis because, well, it's not in the Memphis city proper. It's in the county. It's in a suburban city. But I've been spending time down here because I did a complete renovation of this house. I'm in the midst of it. I'm speaking into the atmosphere that I'm gonna finish it in the next couple of months. Yeah, Memphis is not what it used to be. I moved to Memphis from the Midwest right after undergrad. And Memphis at that time was a black mecca. Like Atlanta, like Houston, like DC are black meccas in the country. But at this moment, Memphis is still a black mecca, but crime is it's a lot of crime. Thank God, not where my house is though, because I don't live in the city. But yeah, but you're gonna see an increase in crime in every large city. Chat is very small. Yeah, in fact, I used to live in Hickson, Tennessee. Do you know where the Publix is in Hickson, Tennessee? There's a golf course. I used to live on the 8th hole of that golf course. I had a little condo in Hickson, Tennessee. I could go out my back door and I would be at the front door of the Publix. Yeah, it's a small world, isn't it? Okay, is your wife a dentist? The dental school, UT Health Sciences, is huge. It's a research center. Yeah. Yeah, I loved my little condo in Hickson. In fact, because you know Chattanooga is very hilly, right? And I'm trying to think what those mountains were called. But all them hairpin turns in chat. Wow, I can't even think of it. Okay, I just got my teeth cleaned, and for the first time in probably 5 years, Supreme, I did not have any cavities. So whoop whoop for me, I have severe dental anxiety, and I thank God. Like literally, I would have so many cavities. I would have 3, 4, 5, 6 cavities, and I need a crown, and you got a cavity under the crown. Y'all, I probably have a good $10,000 or more of dental work in my mouth right now. Yeah, and it's a trip because I didn't have any cavities as a child. Like I literally, sealants, they put sealants on children's teeth and they worked, right? I never had a cavity in my life as a child. But then I went to undergrad where, I wasn't under the capable eye of my parents, especially my mama. And me and my siblings, we are all candy freaks. We love candy. And so, yeah, that's when my cavity started as an adult. And so that's what gave me dental anxiety, because I didn't even know what that life was like to have to get fillings and things until I became an adult. And y'all, it was a trip. It is a trip. So my dentist in Washington, on the West Coast, he gave me a prescription for toothpaste that is mostly just fluoridated toothpaste. And he was like, it's not you. Clearly you brush your teeth. Clearly you value your teeth. He said some people, it's just the saliva in their mouth. He said you have fragile teeth. You really do. You have fragile teeth. And I can see that you love your teeth. You've got beautiful teeth. Every dentist has told me I have beautiful teeth. But so I have to brush my teeth. When I do my regular brushing of my teeth at night before I go to bed, I also put a thin layer of the prescription toothpaste on my teeth. And I mean, for the first time in 5 years, I have not had not a single cavity. Thank God. Because I typically have to get gas when I get a cleaning. No tea, no shade. I mean, those are facts. Yeah, thanks, Supreme View. Thank you for checking me out. I appreciate that. Ooh, y'all. Yep. About 3 minutes. We 3 minutes out from this peach cobbler. So, have y'all been in chat? How long have you been in chat, Supreme? Yeah, I lived in Chattanooga. How many years did I live in Chat? 5 years? I'll tell you when I left. I know when I left. I left during COVID. You know, when they shut the world down because of COVID and we couldn't really go anywhere, do anything. Everybody was working from home. I went and checked on my mom, and who gets to hang out with their mom? And like I went and lived with my mom because I didn't want her to be in the house by herself. By that time, my dad had already passed. Oh, you are from Chad. Okay. So, Supreme, where did you do your time at? I know that's right. Supreme said you got to see this cobbler. Okay, Tiptonville. I've heard of Tiptonville. Yeah, I've heard of that. Yeah, I just need to let it brown up just a second. That baby is bubbling and it is piping hot. Okay, so Tiptonville is it in Middle Tennessee or it's in West Tennessee? Closer to the Memphis side. Northwest. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna shut it down too. I hate to say, but I'm probably not, because this cobbler is gonna have to cool before it can be eaten. Yeah. Give me just a second. I'm cleaning up my kitchen. I've washed the dishes up already. All of that good stuff. I appreciate the support, Supreme. Oh, it's on the state line. Okay. Yeah, play me in the background. I appreciate people who do that, because, you know, we're trying to get these watch hours. Yeah, so with these house renovations, I put new appliances in this house, new dishwasher, refrigerator, microwave, and oven in the kitchen. And so this is like my first time, it's probably my first time baking. Y'all, I think I'm gonna pull it out because I do not want to be cleaning this stove. This thing better not be running over. Don't be running over. She is bubbling. I'll give it about one more minute. She is so pretty. I gotta get me some sugar. Sprinkle a little sugar on top. But it has to cool before you put the sugar in it. On the top, just sprinkle some sugar on it, or it'll just melt right through. So you give me a drum roll. I love it. I love it. I'm here for all of the shenanigans. Okay, I'm gonna pull her out. You ready for it? Ready for it? Homemade peach cobbler. You know what I noticed about these lives? That there's a delay. You'll have to show me how to help those settings. There she is, y'all. Peach cobbler. Peach cobbler. You see how she bubbling? She is bubbling. Yeah, once she cools down a little bit. I'll sprinkle some sugar, some sanding sugar on top. And it should be glistening like diamonds. Shining bright like a diamond. This kitchen smells, oh my God, if there was smell-o-vision. This is a Hell's Kitchen dish. And somebody gave me the dish. I think somebody gave it to me for Christmas. Somebody did give me this dish for Christmas. This is just a little bitty pan. Mm-hmm. It's red. It's brick red. And if you know me, red is my favorite color. It's that little Hell's Kitchen. It's like a mini casserole dish. Yeah, I noticed you wear a lot of red, Supreme. Baby, KendyK can cook. Do you hear me? KendyK can cook. And KendyK can bake, too. KendyK is her mama's child in that respect. But to be honest with you, my sister has a gourmet bakery outside of Dallas, Texas. And she is the baker in the family. My mother made wedding cakes, though. So she's retired now. But, yeah. My sister and my mama got that on lock. No, my sister and my brother live closer to Frisco, Texas. And my sister, she has a pound cake business, and she makes over 50 flavors. Listen to me now. She makes over 50 flavors of pound cake. Yeah. She is a vendor in the Texas State Fair. That's the largest state fair in Texas. In the country. The Texas State Fair in Dallas is the largest state fair in the country. Oh. Everything in moderation, Supreme. Everything in moderation. Yeah, that peach cobbler is gonna be good. So I'm gonna probably, cause y'all, I'm tired myself. I'm about to lay it on down. I'm about to go get into my jammies, wash my face, brush my teeth with my prescription toothpaste, and lay it on down. Same to you, Supreme. I appreciate you dropping in, checking me out. Yeah, I'm gonna sprinkle her with a little sugar. There's some sugar called sanding sugar. It has a little glitter in it, and so that it can really be pretty. And I'll take a picture of this. This is KendyK's Peach Cobbler. Yeah, you do that. I'll be checking you out as well. Y'all be good to each other. I'm checking out, y'all. Y'all be good to each other. Goodbye for now.